All right, so wait, let me turn this down. So today's the day where it's gonna be effing cold. This is the weekend of where it's gonna be basically like around 10 degrees, maybe lower, maybe a tad bit higher. But I'm gonna show you out here. Oh shit, what am I doing? So yeah, it is definitely snowing. This is on a spontaneous weird night, and this is a spontaneous video process journey thing. I'm gonna show you how I go through the night of it being cold like this, because I don't think I've ever been through a night like this in cold in my car. But yeah, so right now what I'm about to do is go to my storage unit. I bought some things at Walmart. I gotta go ahead and set up in there, and I guess while I'm there, I mean, I could do something else, but I guess I'll figure that out when I get there. But right now, I'm just going to go ahead to my storage unit. And then, yeah. So, but for this video, though, I will be showing you how I go to sleep. And one of the locations that I think are good enough for that type of van life experience here in St. Louis specifically. Because I got an assumption that sleeping like this van life stuff is not the same in every single state as far as I'm concerned. Especially just like being here in St. Louis, like if you can van life, but it's at your own risk. So you got to know the safe areas. But when you're trying to sleep overnight on private property, I guess you can call it, like with big businesses, especially if they're not 24/7, then they tend to have security guards that roam around all night and kicking people out. But I haven't gone through that here in St. Louis yet because I know the area, but we'll go from here. But let's head to my unit. So I'm in my storage and I brought everything that I got at Walmart. I got 2 of these, collapsible sink. I'm definitely gonna need that when I'm on the road. It's more butane for my stove right there. The most important, portable toilet seat cover. I'll explain that later. So I finally, after leaving the storage unit, I finally made it to where I'm going to be sleeping at. And so this is what I wanted to say. Throughout this last month of me living like this, I realized where to stay and where not to stay. Well, looking for me, I got an all black car with a black tent. And I got window cover. So once I'm fully asleep and fully settled in, everything is blacked out. So you can't really tell if someone's in my car unless you like pressed up against it and purposely trying to look through it. But there used to be a lot of places in St. Louis that were 24 hours, but they're not 24 hours anymore. Like for instance, Walmart and grocery stores like Schnucks and stuff. They all used to be 24 hours. But now, ever since COVID, that killed that. So now the only places in St. Louis that are open 24 hours basically are gas stations and hotel parking lots. And since I've been out here, I've once stealth camped in a residential neighborhood. I was just like right off on the side of the street, but there was a gas station like right around the corner. But most of the time I've been staying at gas stations because why? They usually have police officers there 24/7, and they got a restroom there 24/7. So if I gotta like do an emergency number 2, especially in the middle of the night or something, I can literally just get out of my car and run right into the gas station. For tonight, I'm gonna be at a Quick Trip. As you can see by the red, that's a Quick Trip. See right there, I am at a QT, a Quick Trip. This has been my choice of gas station because of those reasons I just mentioned. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting ready. And usually when I start getting ready, I start putting up my window covers, and that's pretty much it. Just put the window covers up, and my car is still running. But since I'm right here in the back of the gas station or whatever, it's not really mine. And this is like a really good spot where I'm at, because there's the gas station, and then literally right smash next to it is an apartment complex. So it looks like I could be parked at the gas station, or I could be parked at the complex, either one. So this is actually a pretty good spot to stealth camp out of all the Quick Trips. And there's only like 3 of them that I usually sleep or rotate at to sleep around, depending on my convenience of what I'm doing during the day, because throughout the day I go to different spots of my favorite spots here in St. Louis. Now I can't imagine what it's going to be when I'm on the road, but being here now and knowing exactly where I can go kind of gives me an idea where I can be stopping at whenever I go camping outside of St. Louis and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put my covers on right now.
It's beefed up the military case against him. In March 1984, they were ready to make their move. Federal agents arrested Castellano and 9 others in connection with crimes committed by Roy DeMeo's car theft ring. Everything was so unanimous. Indictments had come down against Castellano for his alleged role in the DeMeo auto theft ring. Castellano now faced charges for murder, car theft, drug trafficking, extortion, prostitution, and racketeering. Big Paul posted the $2 million bond and was released the next day. He may have been out of jail, but his problems were far from over. In May 1984, Paul Castellano was free on bail and still raking in millions as head of the Gambino crime family. The FBI was in the process of gathering evidence when they received a hot tip. A meeting of the 5 New York crime bosses, known as the Commission.
There was a commission meeting on Staten Island that Paul Castellano and other members of the commission involved in, basically to discuss the construction industry and ways of ensuring that they were paid top dollar and would not be expected by the law.
The FBI knew this could be a big break for their investigation. From a rusty van parked on the street, an FBI surveillance crew kept an eye on the Staten Island meeting place. One by one, the bosses filed out of the house, each caught on FBI cameras. The photos provided ammunition.
I got the windows all blocked up. The only one I don't get a cover for is my rear window, but I'll eventually make one for that. But it usually doesn't matter, especially when I'm here, because even when they try to look through, it's just gonna be dark. So, but eventually I will get one made up for that, and then eventually also have to cover these window covers currently with like black fabric, so it can be even more darker. Like I can actually get out and try to show you how it looks from the outside when all the lights are off. This is how it looks. Can't really see shit. And you can't really see shit, like literally. But you can see the wood or the cardboard, but for the most part, it's blacked out. You can't really look inside at all. You'd have to be on it. It's cold as fuck right now, so the temperature is definitely low. Now what I gotta do is get my mattress out. So put it on my little long bed thing, and my mattress is right there. I'm gonna go ahead and lay that out. Mattress and everything laid down, and I guess I can at least show you how I get wrapped up, and then yeah, because then once I get tucked in and ready to go, I'm gonna turn off the car. Right now I'm at half a tank. But whew, but I got 2 big old blankets right here. I usually cuddle up in. I don't have no sleeping bag, which I definitely need to get one. Like one that actually can retain my body heat. But yeah, at the moment I'm pretty good. Like I sleep for like about 6 hours, 4 to 6 hours anyway at night. So once I'm warmed up, I usually get my body heat's good and I go to sleep pretty well. And then by the time I do wake up, it does be cold as fuck. But usually as soon as I wake up, I start the car up and then I get right back underneath my covers where all my warmth is. And like in 5 or 10 minutes, the car is usually warmed up. And by that point I can unwrap and then I'm feeling normal again. And then let me show you how I do that. Right here. The lights usually be off though too for sure, but once I got both covers on me, because they're right underneath each other. I got these both on me, get my pillow, and this is pretty much it for how I go to sleep at night. It's covered up, so yeah, let's see how it looks. It's usually just this pitch black in here, and the only light that's shining in here now is from the back. That's why I need to eventually get that the back window cover made up so I can be completely blacked out of here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get cuddled in, give it like another 5 or 10 minutes of some car heat, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pretty much slowly pass out, and I'll see y'all in the morning. I'll see y'all in the morning of this video, which will be the end. That's how I go to sleep. Good morning. It is 8:02 on a Sunday. It's definitely warm inside my covers. But it is definitely in the AM. I had a nice sleep. I slept to 8, so imagine that means a bunch of people on the side of me were back and forth. Go ahead and start the car up. Actually, I don't even need to do that. I'm gonna just end the video here, and next video I'll show something else that I do to prepare myself for the on the road stuff. But see you next video. I'm going back to sleep. Okay, now I'm fully up. I got my heat blasting to turn on my car, and then like I said, I snuggled back in. But yeah, it's a night in this little bed thing, camper. This camper also, I don't have everything set up until like I'm ready to move, which I'll show in another video. Like, I got some shelves. Not shelves, I mean I got like a drawer system. And I got me a desk hooked up to the door, but when I'm on the road, it's gonna be way more full in here. It's just when I'm local, I'm able to relieve some things into my storage. And that's how we sleep in van life, in the fucking cold.